Hello. Welcome to Cooking with Cake. Are you ready to get this show on the road? Yes, I am ready. Hi guys. I have my mom again helping me and my niece. Squeeze in here, guys. Chloe and my mom, Gloria. And you already saw the floating lips. They are assisting as well. So today we're going to make, it's called Quick Cooker Salsa Chicken Lettuce Wraps. You can do it on lettuce, or you can, which we have that as well, or you can do it on tortillas. It sounds actually really good on tortillas, but I'm going to try it both ways. So in the Quick Cooker, it is actually Pampered Chef's pressure cooker. So we're going to put the chicken in the Quick Cooker. First thing we're going to do is put this, it's Southwest seasoning, we're going to put on the chicken. So we have 2 pounds of chicken here. And I have, oh, sorry, Lisa. So we're going to put this chicken in the bottom of the Quick Cooker, and then we're going to chop up some onion, and then we'll add some salsa and garlic. It has a jalapeno. You can put a jalapeno in, optional, but my sister, she's a weakling. She didn't want any. So, so she made that decision for all of us. But that's okay. We'll let it go. But anyway, so I actually got the chicken tenders. It just calls for chicken breast, but it doesn't really matter. 2 pounds. This actually is 2.5 pounds, but because we're eaters, we like to eat. So we're going to put this in the bottom after I put the Southwest seasoning on the chicken, and then we're going to chop up an onion. So hold on just a second. Let me get this in here, and then we'll put this nasty chicken. And I'm thank God for these, thank God and Pampered Chef for these tongs, because I don't like to touch chicken. It's gross. So, and those will go in there because we're not going to cross-contaminate. So let me turn this. Who do we have on here? Hey, Susan. Susan and Lori. Hi there. Angelise. Okay, so I'm going to turn this slightly this way. We're going to have my mom chop up some onion in this manual food processor. So I've used this quite a bit. You guys have seen it probably many times, but I'll go over it again with you. So this container, and again, I keep forgetting to bring the lid, but it has a lid. So like if you were to mix something up in here, say you made salsa in here, you could just take the blade out and put the lid on and use this to store it in the fridge. But I didn't bring the lid, sorry. Next time I will remember to bring the lid. So here's the container. The blades fit right in the bottom. There's a little place for you to fit. It fits right there. And then you put in this case, onion. So let me cut it into smaller pieces. And then I'm going to get my mom on it so you can see. It's very easy to do. It's just a little lever, and she's just going to push it down. If you haven't seen it already, you will today. So we'll put this around in here. This matches up to the top of the blades. So when you do that, and release the handle, sorry. So it latches down for storage. So you release the handle and have it match up to that, and when you push down, you should be able to see it here. The blades are going to turn, and that's what chops it up. So mom, just push that, hold it right here, because this doesn't, it's just sitting on top. Go ahead and go push it down. Go ahead and scoot on over there. There you go. Just push it down. Push it down. You got it? Uh-oh. Hold on. There. Push down. Watch your fingers. And so you can go faster, and you can get it, go all the way up and down. There you go. See how it's chopping it? Can you see that? You want to do it, Chloe? No? Okay, keep going, Mom. Get it. Here, let's get busy with it. So we want it coarsely chopped, not super fine. So that's probably good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's probably good. All right, so let me Let me get a spatula, sorry. So we're gonna put the onions in. Had we had jalapeno, we would have put it in here at the same time and chopped that up. It's fine, just leave it there, Mom, it's fine. All right. Yeah, just leave it there. We'll get rid of it here in a minute. So this goes in. So you know, while this is cooking, Chloe's gonna make a cake that goes in the microwave. Yes, in the microwave. So then it was chicken with the seasoning. We put in the onion. We're skipping the jalapeno. We put in 1 cup of chunky salsa. So that goes in. And then, whoops. And then, okay, these can go in the sink. This does not go in the sink. And then 2 garlic cloves. Hold on, I'm getting the garlic cloves broken up here. So the garlic cloves, here, Chloe, put your hand up. Oh, actually, here, throw it right in there. We're done with that anyway. There, that can be our trash. All right, so the garlic, and if you have not seen me use the garlic press before, you put, Mom, all right, thank you. So you don't even peel the garlic. You just put it right in and press it in. Sorry, let me turn this back a little bit. It's hard to figure out exactly where to put the camera. So then you press it, and I don't know if you should be able to see it. You press it, and all of it'll come out. All the goodness comes out. Okay, and then the peel is, sometimes it's stuck in there, but this was stuck on the outside there. So, but you have a tool to take it out with if it is stuck in there. It looks kind of like a little hairbrush. Look, how funny is that? But it fits right in these little holes. So when you're cleaning it, you can clean out the little holes. So let me get the other one. So it calls for 2 garlic cloves. These are hard. Okay. So, but it does get all the garlic goodness, keeps the vampires away. I mean, some people like vampires. I don't. I don't like them. All right, so just put it in the sink. Don't run the water. All right, we don't need to run the water. It's fine. Okay, so we got that in. And we got in the salsa. And then we are going to, we got to put the lid on and turn it. Let's see. Let me see what it says here. Select the chicken poultry setting. Hold on just a sec. Let me get this. Oh. I actually haven't used this in a long time. So the chicken poultry setting and hit start. Oh, hit start. There we go. All right. So it's doing its thing. So I wanted to show you a couple things. So for the quick cooker or pressure cooker, you can make boiled eggs. And well, I guess they're not boiled. They're not actually boiled, but whatever you call them. So this is the thing. You can fit a dozen eggs in here. And you can actually stack them. So if you needed to make, we just had Easter. And if you were going to make a bunch of eggs to decorate, whoopsie, you could make 2 dozen eggs in here. And there's a specific way to do it. I've only done it like maybe twice. But after you get them out, then you put them in an ice water bath. And they peel perfectly. They're just the best. So if you have not tried eggs made in the pressure cooker, you need to try it. I'm going to move these out of the way because we're not going to use those today. I just wanted to show you that. All right, so we're going to use this at the end. This is a tortilla warmer. So you put your tortillas in here, which we're going to do, and you put it in the microwave. But in the meantime, we're going to make a cake. So while this is doing its thing, we're going to get Chloe on the cake. So Chloe, you come over here. We're going to move these. Let's see. Mom, will you set these over there? We don't need them just yet. We need the rock crock. The rock crock. Okay, so she's going to do it on the in the rock crock. This is the rock crock Dutch oven. So the Rockcroft Dutch oven, this recipe calls for a box cake of Devil's Food cake. This is it's actually called chocolate peanut butter lava cake, but it has an option, whoopsie, it has an option to switch out. We did it with peanut butter before. It has an option to change out the peanut butter for chocolate frosting. So we're gonna do that this time. So the first thing you do is put in the cake mix. Oh, we need eggs. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna grab some eggs. Tell me to grab eggs. Lisa?
In the door.
Oh, there they are. Sorry, I didn't see them. Hold on. You got that, Cloud?
Yeah.
Are you taking your time to speak so I can catch up? Huh? Oh, here. Hopefully it's not open it. All right, so let's dump that in. Let's dump this cake mix in. And then read what it says there, Chloe, on the thing. Eggs and
Oil.
I have the oil and the water measured out. I forgot to grab the eggs. Okay, so go ahead and put in. You want me to crack those eggs for you?
Sure.
Okay. I'll use that. All right, so it calls for 2 eggs, right? So we got 2 eggs. The oil is right there. I already have it measured out. So I have it measured out in the prep bowl. So the prep bowls are handy. They come in 3 different sizes. Let me get this off my hands. Let me get the eggs off my hands, sorry. Okay, that's good. And then they come in 3 different sizes, a 1 cup, 2 cup, and a 3 cup. So I measured out the oil beforehand so that we'd be ready. So this is a 1/2 cup of oil. This is, these are all dirty. And then, what is it? The water. I have that measured out. Okay, so the water is in, oh, I think I'm short a little bit. Sorry, let me get a little more water. I didn't quite measure that right. So I'm using the Easy Read measuring cup for the water. So when you set it down, the indicators are on the inside. So when you set it down, you can pour right into it without having to try to see what it is on the side. So we're going to dump that in. What's next? Well, we're not using peanut butter. We're using, yeah, so let's use this. We're not using that. Let's use this one. Okay. So, and then I already have the chocolate chips mixed up too. So let's see, we're combining. Oh, first we have to combine that. Sorry, here's your whisk. Here you go, Chloe. Mix that up. So we're gonna mix those things up, and then we add whatever you end up using. Peanut butter, or in our case, we're gonna use chocolate frosting to make it chocolate instead of peanut butter chocolate. Make sure it's all mixed down in the, there you go, that's good. Okay, so now we add this. We add, again, whether you're using peanut butter or, in this case, chocolate frosting. That's what gives it the lava effect. Or I guess supposed to, I don't know. I don't remember how much it did that when we did the peanut butter. So we'll see if it does get better with the chocolate. Then, what was the other thing? Oh, and then chocolate chips. So get that mixed in. Now here we're gonna gently stir this in. You're not gonna hear it. As a matter of fact, why don't you use this instead of the whisk? The whisk can go in the sink. Or here, sit it in here so it doesn't drip everywhere. Sit it in here, Mom. Okay, and then a cup of chocolate chips. I got the little mini ones. I didn't realize I got the super duper mini ones, but it's fine. So there's a cup there. Just You can put it in the sink, Mom. It's
Put it in the sink.
yeah, just set it in the sink. Mom, it's fine, Mom. Just set it down, Mother. Okay. All right, so that's that. And then, let's see. We're going to microwave it covered for 9 to 11 minutes. So I think when we did it before, Lisa, didn't we set it on 9? And that did it for us?
I think so.
I think we did it on 9. We started on the low setting. So we're going to do that this time. I'm going to leave that there because we may need it. So we're going to cover it and go ahead and open the microwave. All right. So we're going to get that going. And then I'm going to talk to you about a few things. So how do we do this? I'll let you do it, Chloe. All right, so that we're going to get the cake going. We've got the chicken going. And after the chicken's done, we're going to chop it up with the salad choppers. The salad choppers, I mean, they're called salad choppers, and they work great on lettuce, but they can be used for so many other things. So we're going to use this to chop up the chicken and, make it small enough to do lettuce wraps. Or I think I'm going to try it on the tortilla because I think that sounds amazing. So I also wanted to talk to you about these knives. Oh, and I have another set of tongs because I don't want to cross-contaminate because, like I said, chicken grosses me out. So these knives, I mean, I already used the chef's knife, but they have these covers. So to keep them protected, or keep you protected when, well, I guess it protects the knife as well, but when they're in the drawer and you go to reach for a knife, you don't have to worry about, slicing your finger. So they're handy for that. And these are nice, these are nice. They're, you can get them in a set, you can buy them separately. They're actually really nice knives. And they're reasonable. We have some really nice knives. But if you don't, if that's more than your budget can handle, either host a party so you can get them for a discounted price. In April, you can get an item or set at 60% off. So that's your host special. Or there's always you can earn 50% off items or free items and so on. So if you want a big ticket item, that's the best way to get it, is to host a party, to earn it and actually get it, like I said, free or half price, or the host special this month, 60% off, which is amazing. So there's a lot of people, I've been using the deluxe grill and griddle, and there are people that are like 60% off, yes please. I have somebody that's getting this at 60% off this month. She really wants this. So anyway, so those are just some ideas for that. Like if there's a lot of really nice items, and I mean, I'm going to admit some of them are pricier, but then you can get some things that are a little more reasonable. Like I said, if you need a good set of knives, you can get these knives, and they are great. So, so we showed you the manual food processor, and I use that pretty regularly. It's easy to use, easy to store. It doesn't take a lot of effort. It's handy for a lot of things. If you watched last week, my friend Ned was on with me, and he went a little long, and it was it really chopped it to where it was almost liquid. So, it will do the job. It'll do whatever job. You can make it bigger or smaller. So, so a few other things I wanted to show you too. The colander, sorry, I'm going to reach in front. So I have the lettuce here. I have it already cut up, and these are the colanders.
It does that every time.
Okay, I think we're back.
Is yours
Yeah, it shows it on now. Everything's moving. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I think we got disconnected for a brief minute, so hopefully, I don't know. I didn't say anything while it was doing that, so you didn't miss anything. But and the other, I wanted to show you these paring knives right here. I always keep, these are little cardboard covers, but I keep them for the same reason. They do kind of wear out after a while, but I keep them for the same reason. Because when I'm in the drawer, I don't want to grab them out and poke myself. But these are little paring knives, and you can buy one by itself, or you can buy three. These 3 different colors right here for $10. So again, paring knives are very handy. When I had my niece cutting something up one time, I don't remember what we were doing, she didn't want to go for the big knife, which I don't blame her. So she used the little paring knife, and it worked out perfectly. But I still keep these little, like I said, they're not the same as these covers, but I keep them on there anyway. So, hey, Michelle, let's see who's on. I do have the family with me. Hey, cousin Danny and Linda. Let's see. We got Louie, Susan. Hey, Susan. Oh, Chloe, Susan was cheering you on. We got Michelle and Lori, Destiny. Hey, Destiny. I saw Lori earlier and Holly's on. Let's see. Dana. Hey, Dana. I think I saw the rest of the people. I'm sorry. I really don't know what I'm doing on Facebook Live, so it's really kind of funny for me. But I did want to talk to you a minute. Have you been watching any of my lives? Have you met these guys? We like to make an appearance. How have you been? I'm doing fine. Hello. How are you? All right, so that's enough silliness. So talking about some of the products while we're waiting, we have these types of measuring cups. They all kind of snap together and have all the sizes, okay? Then we have these, which, oh, sorry, I hit the phone. We have these, which I've already used a couple of them. So these are the ones that you set it down on the counter and you measure it, you read it from the inside. So this is a 4 cup. We used the 2 and we used the 1 cup. And then this one is little, it goes to 4 tablespoons is what this little bitty is. And then these bowls, I use these bowls almost every time. I had the chicken in the medium one. When it's done, I'm gonna put it in this large one, and here's a small one. I totally forgot to bring, they have silicone covers for them. So it's just not like a lid, it's the silicone covers to keep things fresh. And I always forget to bring them. I mean, because we're not normally storing. But I wanted to show them to you, but I forgot them. So next time I will remember to bring them. Oh, and then the spoons. There's also 2 types of measuring spoons. So there's these. And they're like like those cups that, well, that one I already used. But anyway, they snap together. That one's used. And then there's these that are adjustable. And you've seen me use these before. So these, the large one, goes as big as 1 tablespoon, and you can make it as small as 1 teaspoon. Or, hey Joel. And then the smaller one, so it's a set of 2, it goes as large as 1 teaspoon, and the smallest size is 1/8 of a teaspoon. So teeny, tiny, teeny. So you can see here, it has like a little wall that keeps things, that's what keeps it from coming out. All right, so in the prep bowls, I usually just have them with stuff in them, but they have lids, so when you can store in them, or if you can have your stuff prepped ahead of time. I brought, let's see here. I think that's it. We showed you the garlic press. What else do we need to show them, Chloe? We showed you the eggs. We're going to do the tortilla warmer in a few. The cake is almost done, so we might eat our dessert first because this isn't ready yet. Hey, Maribel. Hey, bring your husband on. He needs to watch too. So the cake is just about done. We have some little plates somewhere. Over here somewhere, I think. Yep. So we're gonna do a taste test on the cake. Normally you would put ice cream on top of it, but I don't have any ice cream. Oh, maybe we do have ice cream. So we can put a little ice cream on it, and we're gonna have dessert first. I mean, I can do that if I want, right? Do you eat your dessert before your dinner? If I'm allowed to, I will. Okay, today we're going to do that. I think it's time to get them out. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Mom, just a second. Oh, where's my ribbon? And the trivet. All right, so So this is, and be careful here because this is starting to steam. So this is our trivet. It's actually 3 pieces. You can use it as 3 pieces, or they nest together as one. So I'm going to set this here. We're going to get that out. These are hot pads. Look at these big daddies. All right, so hold on just a minute. We're going to get the cake out, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this was in the microwave for 9 minutes. You guys ready for this? Here, move these eggs. There. Okay, check out the cake. The cake in the microwave. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, ready? We're gonna dive in. Where's the ice cream? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, hold on. We're gonna go ahead and you can leave it over there. We'll get some cake. I'm gonna scoop out some with the scoop, and then, oh, the ice cream scoop here. Hold this, and I'll get it. Sorry, just a minute. And then we're going to put some ice cream on top. So hold on just a sec. Here, Chloe, get in here. All right, look at that business. You want to eat it? Look at it. We need a spoon. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, Blaine. All right. So it's taste test time. Mom, you want to try it?
You go ahead.
Well, get your spoon, Mom. You can try it too. Yes. Ooh. And it's hot too. Careful, Mom, when you take a bite. Get in here. You can't do it off camera. Come on. Get in here. Get in here, guys. Here, put the lid back on here, Chloe. Is it hot? Hold on. Can you get it? Okay. Okay, it's hot, Mom. And be careful around that, Chloe, because it's starting to really steam. Here, take your mom who's backstage. Your mom's backstage. My sister, she doesn't want to ever come on camera with us. She thinks I'm goofy. So she doesn't want to come on camera. So anyway, cake in the microwave. What's that about? Hey, Chrissy. So cake in the microwave. Oh, we're cooking with cake. Hello, we're cooking with cake. We're cooking cake with cake. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. The chicken's about done, Mom. This is steaming, so scoot over there because it's steaming. It's going to get you. I don't want it to get you.
It's no longer a meeting.
That's right. So you guys do know that a party is not a party. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. A party without cake is just a meeting. FYI. So don't ever have a party without me because it would just be a meeting. So I think this is just about done. It's making all kinds of noise over here. So Chloe, you ready to put the tortillas in? Because we're going to try this. Well, actually, we have to chop it up. So we're going to chop this up when it comes out. And I guess at that time we'll put the tortilla. Yes, please. Where did we put the tortilla warmer, Chloe? Is it right there? Okay. Do you want to use the little street taco size? You want to use those? Okay. I thought you might. So we got the little street taco size. We're going to put some of those in, so we can put those in while we're chopping up the chicken. So I'm going to go ahead and get it ready. We'll put a few of these in. Let's see. And it has so there's other things you can do with the tortilla warmer. And I went ahead and printed it out because there's several things. So you can use it for frozen pancakes. So you can stick that in the microwave. It's like 30 seconds. You can put 2 of them in for 30 seconds. You can put dinner rolls in it. Okay, we're done. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on now. Yeah, you need it's going to steam. So here, let's set this by the cake. All right. So let me. All right. Oh, That's what I said. That's why you got to back away. So I saw something. I don't know that it would work on here, but I saw someone using a pressure cooker, and the thing was different though, but they had on top, it was a little dragon. So when you let the steam go, it came out the dragon's mouth. It was so cool. It was super cute. But I don't know if it'll work on here, but anyway, yeah, it was super funny because it was like, psh. All right. So I think we're ready. We're going to put it in this big bowl, and then we're going to chop it up. Chloe, go ahead and put some of these in here. Put some of those in there. And here's the instructions right here. Tortillas. And it's going to be, I think, 45, where'd it go? Tortillas right here, 45 seconds for, what does that say, 8? Mm-hmm. Okay. You ready? Everybody ready? Let's see what this looks like. Let me move this stuff out of the way. No, I still need it on, so let's keep it right there. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that business. Okay, let me get this out of here, and then you guys can all look at it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. There's more. But wait, there's more. So I've known a lot of you guys on the screen for like 20 plus years. And I don't know if you knew I was this goofy, but I am. I mean, I think the not working right now part might have something to do with it. I don't know, but all right. She's putting it in.
8 enough?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead because we're just going to taste it, and then we'll put more. We can put more in later. Okay. And I think we can also taste it on the lettuce because it's actually.
You want me to put this in now?
Mm-hmm. You can put it in right now. All right, so let me get this chopped up. Here, Mother, will you scoop that over there? Just set it down over there somewhere. All right, so with the salad choppers, they have a safety latch right here, so it latches it down and keeps it closed. These can go right into the dishwasher, which is perfect. So you unlatch it, comes open, and look at these monsters. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so you just get in here and just chop it up. So we want to chop it up into little pieces or whatever size you want. So, I mean, we're going to put it on lettuce or on tortillas, so we don't want it super big. But it looks amazing and it smells really good. Are you guys hungry? Hey, Arnold. So last time I saw Arnold on, I was saying how, oh my God, I went to high school with him. I thought about it later and I thought, well, most people run into their friends at Walmart that they went to high school with. Arnold and I went to high school in Germany. So yeah, I don't see him at Walmart. As a matter of fact, I don't see anybody that I went to high school with at Walmart because none of them live here that I know of. Oh my goodness, look at this business. Look at that. So we've got chicken, Southwest seasoning, some salsa. What else did we put in there? Onion. You can put a jalapeno in, but my sister is a wimp, and she didn't want it. Sorry, wimpy. But, you know, I mean, that's fine. I mean, to me, it would just add some more flavor, but to her, it adds a little heat, and so I get it. Not everybody can handle the heat. You can't handle the heat, stay out the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. So, I think we're ready. You ready with your tortillas? Mm-hmm. Grab those little plates so we have something to set it on. Okay. Oop. Get it. Okay. So we're just going to make a couple of them. Oh, that is hot. These babies are hot. Tortilla warmer, it did the trick. I'm telling you, these guys are hot. Mom, you going to try one right now? Ooh. Or do you want to try it on lettuce? You want to wrap it up in lettuce? Okay. You want to try it on here? Or you want lettuce?
Lettuce.
Okay, so we're going to do a couple. So I'm going to put a little bit in here so we can make some little bitty street tacos. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, and the cheese. We need the cheese and sour cream. We got cheese. It's in a bag. I kind of cheated. I didn't grate it. Sorry. By the time I get done, I'm pretty hungry, so I don't want to wait. All right, so we've got a couple little street tacos. Oh, I'm making a big mess. Then let me grab some lettuce. So this is butter lettuce. I don't know if you guys have ever used it. It's super weird when you get it. Lisa, hand me that one that's over there. The butter lettuce that's over there. So it comes like this. Let me just show you real quick. It's very odd to me, but anyway. So here's the lettuce. But look, looks like they pulled it right out the ground. Yeah, they did. I mean, I guess you can't get much fresher than that. So anyway, we're going to wrap some up in the lettuce as well. Mom, it's the cheese that I had you put in there. There's a bag of cheese.
This guy?
Chloe, right there, with the sour cream. It's right there.
Both of those.
You
Yeah,
want
we
this?
need them both. We need them both and the sour cream. Okay, so we're going to make some lettuce wraps as well. So the healthier version. The healthy taco, if there's such a thing. Okay, Mom, you ready? Mm-hmm. You guys want cheese on yours? You want cheese on it, or you just, okay, well, we need to get it. We need a spoon. Come on, guys. My help is not helping. What are we going to do about that? It goes, this needs to be opened up, too. Okay, so we got some cheese. And we got some cheese. You can put more salsa on it if you want, which we didn't get that out, so we're not going to worry about that. We'll put a little sour cream. You want sour cream on yours? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and pull that off. All right, so we got some sour cream. Wait, you want it on the lettuce? Is that what you said? Oh, that's not wanting to come off. There we go. Okay, where's Charles? Does he want to taste test? I'm going to try to get my brother-in-law in here. I don't know if he'll do it. Because the stipulation is you got to eat on camera. He may not want to. All right, so here's what we have. They kind of opened up, but here's my little tacos. Can you see them? And my little lettuce wraps. Aren't they cute? Okay, get in here, Chloe. You want a lettuce? Okay, here. You'll have to kind of hold it closed. So, tell them on camera how it tastes.
It's not wrapped up, that's why.
I know, it kept coming apart. You good? Okay, Mom, your turn. Your turn, Mom, here. I'm trying to hold it closed more like this. So there, it's kind of closed on the bottom now.
Okay.
But here, it might drip, so you gotta take your taste test on camera. And tell everybody how it is. Is it good? Is Charles coming?
That's very good.
Chloe went to get him.
Okay, I'm gonna try it in the street taco form. Oh, good.
It's good. Even with the lettuce, it's good.
Oh, that is good. Okay, so this is, what is it called again? Okay, salsa chicken lettuce wraps. And then you already saw the cake. We ate dessert first. Oh my goodness, that's good.
There he is.
Charles. Hey, get in here. You gotta get in here. This is my brother-in-law, Charles. Get over here. This is my brother-in-law, Charles. Yeah, I'm like, this one. So here, taste that little street taco I just made for you.
Yeah, the lettuce is good.
Yeah, it's good on lettuce too. Lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
Tell your audience. Tell your audience. What do you think? Yeah.
Pretty good.
It does have some good flavors. So pressure cookers are amazing because it, when you're cooking, it keeps everything in, keeps the moisture in. The flavor is just like, it's almost like it infuses the meat. It's amazing. And you saw, it was so quick. It was like, I think 30 minutes at the most. I don't even think it was that long. And then, so then we have the cake that we made. We're getting ready to eat really good. Oh, Charles, Susan said hi. Susan said hi, Charles. My friend Susan. She just said hi. Hi.
Because they got not full.
So, anyway, that is it for today. It's time to go now. It's been fun. We've had a good time. We're gonna eat, enjoy this meal. I can't get no satisfaction. Oh, my mom's even singing. I'm out.